guys, Avery Moser. Today I'm going to be doing part 2 of best ways to pack your World War II gear. And today is going to be bags. So I got a bunch of different bags here. I do got a crate, which isn't a bag, but so I can go over it. But starting off, we got the haversack. The haversack, as you guys probably know, is not that good of a, it's not even a pack at all, pretty much. It's just a bunch of flaps folded together. Soldiers didn't like it that much because it was just a bunch of flaps, like I said. It wasn't a bag. It was just a bunch of flaps that opened up. And things to keep in there, like you could keep anything from rations, obviously, personal items, extra towel, shelter half. But shelter half, if you bring it to your reenactment, chances are you're just gonna bring it and put it up, not bring it in your haversack and take it out. So you could put other things you need, like extra shirts, t-shirts, any extra clothes, or anything pretty much that'll fit and not make it all bulge out and weird. And you want to put something soft on the bottom. It'll give you more padding on your back, and it'll just be a lot more comfortable. But as you can see, original photos of people with their meat can pouches shaped in like squares instead of kind of having it round, going up at an angle right there. The reason being is because they would put ration boxes here instead, because they really didn't need their meat can on the field. So they would put ration boxes in there, K-rations. That's why you see them squared. So you can put rations in there, so you have more rations. But like I said, it was pretty much just a whole bunch of flaps, so soldiers didn't really like it that much. But yeah, moving on, we got the lightweight gas mask bag. This is a really good bag. As you guys probably know, the lightweight gas mask bag, a lot of times they would ditch the gas mask and keep it. You can pretty much store anything in here: rations, extra ammo, extra grenades. I have my wool mittens in there right now. You can keep anything in there, pretty much. And but if I open it up, you can see I got my mittens in there, but there's extra pockets on the side here, so you can store something in there, like matches or a stolen German Espit stove. But yeah, you could pretty much store anything. That's why these bags are really good, because you just ditch the gas mask bag and you could carry anything in here. So they're really useful. And whatever. So moving on, the kidney gas mask bag. This is early war, so if you're doing early war, this would be good. Late war, you'd want to use this, not this. You could, I'm sure they're probably being used, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but if they had an extra supply of them, I don't get why they wouldn't. But yeah, for the most part, you want just early war than this late war or mid-war. So anyways, this is the kidney bag. You got the US on front, and in the back it just has these two snaps right here. If I can get it, there we go. So it just has these two snaps, and it'll go. So it's in there. So you got quite a bit of room. You can keep extra socks, extra underwear, pretty much anything because obviously it'd be for the gas mask bag. For the gas mask, but you could store other things in there, extra clothes. Also rations would fit in here, obviously. But this is a really good bag too. The gas mask bags are just really good bags to carry any personal items or anything you need that you don't have enough room for or something, or need more space for. But yeah, the gas mask bags are just a really good option for that. But yeah, like I said, I recommend if you use this, or if you're gonna do early war, use a kidney bag. If you're gonna do late war, use a lightweight gas mask bag. So yeah, moving on, got the Army Assault Rubberized gas mask bag. It is rubberized, obviously, so it's waterproof. You can see these on D-Day and stuff. So yeah, these are really good. Most of the time they would have just ditched them right after the beach landings, but if you wanted to, you could keep it and pretty much store anything in it. This one's really good for storing stuff like cigarettes, anything really, because it's waterproof. So you can keep anything in there. You don't have to worry about it getting wet if it's raining, or if you're going up the beach at D-Day High, let's say, then you don't have to worry about it getting wet. And yeah, extra clothes. And if you don't have a gas mask bag, just fill it with clothes, make it look like it's filled at least. Do not leave it flat if you had a reenactment, because they would not have been just flat, usually, like empty. So yeah. Moving on, a Ditty bag. My mom actually made this one for me. So yeah. But anyways, they're really good to carry personal items. I mean, that's what they're for. Sewing kit, shaving kit, toothbrush, toothpaste, shaving cream, anything pretty much you could store in here. Like personal items wise, that's what they're for. Like shaving kit or anything. But yeah. So, and then you can just shove this in one of your other bags so it doesn't get lost. But yeah, the Ditty bag, good for storing personal items. Like I said, toothbrush, toothpaste, stuff like that. Yeah, moving on, I'm gonna go up here to the duffel bag. Now this is a really good bag. It's huge, so you can pack your extra clothes in there, your extra, pretty much anything. But yeah, your extra clothes, and you could get a barracks bag, which is like a Ditty bag kind of, but it's just bigger. And you could put all your clean clothes in there at a reenactment and put it inside that. So if you're looking for your clean clothes, you don't have to dig through that. You can just grab out the other bag and look in there and get your clean clothes, like underwear, socks, t-shirts, pants, wool pants or anything, an extra pair. But yeah, so it's really nice. You can store pretty much anything in there. That's where you'd store most of your stuff going to a reenactment. Extra clothes, food, pretty much anything. So yeah, that's a really good bag. And yeah, so moving on, you got this crate. You could use any crate, any ammo crates, ammo cans, pretty much anything. They're good for storing anything you need, because it can be Farby, and you can just shove it in there when the public comes, and then it'll be out of the way. So yeah, but they're pretty much good for storing anything. I have just my reproduction meat can and my leggings in there. But yeah, and pretty much put anything, again, personal items. You could even shove your Ditty bag in here. So yeah, pretty much anything you can do. But yeah, so moving on, you got your helmet. This isn't a bag, obviously, either, but in the inside, you can see a lot of, a lot of soldiers put letters, paper, any paper items in here that'll fit. They put them under there. So yeah, that was a good spot to store them. Actually, here you could put in a letter right there, and or like I said, any paper items. And if you keep it on your head, it'll stay dry if it's raining, because then your head won't get wet. But if you take off your helmet, your hair gets wet, you put it on, it will get wet a little bit. But for the most part, if you keep your helmet on, it'll stay nice and dry, and you can keep anything in there pretty much. So yeah, that's really good for storing pretty much anything. So yeah. But wooden crates, any wood crates, ammo cans, you could put extra clothes, personal items, food, anything you really want. and you could throw the Farbie stuff in there and be out of the way for when the public comes. But anyways, I think that's pretty much it. I covered it all. Actually, I want to add one thing. A GP bag. I don't have a GP bag, but it's kind of like the gas mask bag. You can pretty much put anything that you can fit in it. It's really good for holding ammo, because I'm pretty sure it's originally like for ammo. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. But anyways, the GP bag, you can hold grenades, ammo, pretty much anything that'll fit in there. But it's really good for ammo and grenades, obviously, like I said. Yeah. So another thing is the Musette bag. It's a lot better than the haversack, I'll tell you that. It's actually a bag, mainly issued to paratroopers and stuff. The infantry did get their hands on some, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong again. But yeah, Musette bag is a pretty good bag. A lot better than the haversack, obviously. Because the haversack wasn't really a bag, it was just a bunch of flaps. But anyways, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.